The skin is our primary interface with the world around us. It protects, insulates, absorbs nutrients, regulates body temperature, and gives you your sense of touch. Taking great care of your skin is an essential part of managing your overall health, especially since it supports so many of the body's vital functions. So today, we'll create aromatherapy blends designed specifically for whole body skincare maintenance. I'll be working with Anna, a busy spokesperson who needs to look her best. Like most of us, she's been completely focused on facial care, but hasn't really thought about caring for the rest of her skin. We're going to make 3 blends that, when used together, form a full body skincare regimen. We begin with a salt bath that soothes and softens skin, improves circulation, and opens pores. So Anna, I know that you've got a skincare regimen for your face. I mean, your skin is beautiful.
Thank you.
But do you have a skincare regime for your entire body?
No. My name is Anna, and I live in Los Angeles. I work in marketing, and I recently turned 40. It's been extra important for me to keep my skin looking young and healthy. I have never tried aromatherapy before. I've used scented candles and I've used scented oils in my home, but I had never thought about using aromatherapy on my body until now.
So I know that you have dry and sensitive skin.
Yes, dry and sensitive. Mm-hmm.
So I put together this 3-part system that I think is going to be easy for you to use, and I think you're going to absolutely love it.
Great.
And we're going to start with a salt bath. Mm-hmm. When people think about them, usually what comes to mind is for sore muscles. But our focus is on the skin. So our salt bath is going to focus on taking care of any symptoms that you have on your skin and getting it ready to be open to the rest of our entire program that we're going to do for you.
Wonderful.
Then we're going to start with Dead Sea salt. Then the really specialty salt that I have for you today.
So pretty. I love that.
It doesn't even look like salt. I know. It's Himalayan pink salt. Different texture. Do you feel how?
A little bit drier. Mm-hmm. Very nice. A really pretty salt. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's much more crystalline in that sense, and even reflects the light a little different. Mm-hmm. You can tell.
It's really pretty.
But we're going to add some essential oils to this salt bath for you because we need to take care of your skin. And then we're going to start with Bulgarian rose.
Very exotic rose scent.
Now, it doesn't really smell like the rose scent you're used to, does it?
Right, it does not smell like grandmother's rose perfume.
A lot of people have that reaction when they first smell rose essential oil because it's so incredibly intense. Mm-hmm. The next oil is myrrh.
Myrrh. Okay, I've heard of this, but I've never smelled it before. It smells a little like a Christmas tree or pine tree.
Mm-hmm. Myrrh is actually distilled from a scrubby, resinous, pine-like shrub from the Middle East.
Oh, really? Okay.
So here's how we're going to build this bath salt for you. We're actually going to dilute the essential oils first in a carrier. This is fractionated coconut oil. I love using this as a carrier in a bath if I'm going to use it for salt and it's not a dedicated oil bath because it's really light, it's a great dispersible oil, and there's no scent to it at all. So go ahead and put a teaspoon of the fractionated coconut oil in our bowl, and then we're going to add the essential oils.
Okay, and then you said the oils are next?
That's right. We're going to add 10 drops of the rose.
Okay.
And you can just rely on gravity can you smell that already?
Yeah, I can. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you know, these are both very, very intense, and a lot of times people will say, are you sure it's going to be enough to smell it in the bath? Wait until you see. And then 10 drops of the myrrh.
Okay.
And this is a little more resinous, so the texture of it is a little more viscous, right?
And you just do this and it comes out?
Right. It's one of the best all-around healing oils in aromatherapy for the skin. But you'll see that the texture is going to completely incorporate into the fractionated coconut oil. So go ahead and stir it.
Okay.
And you can see how it all will be incorporated.
It smells really good together, the two of them.
Yeah, people wouldn't think about that. The piney, kind of resinous, interesting fragrance, you know, of myrrh blending with rose. But go ahead and smell them combined and tell me what you think.
It smells almost edible.
Yeah, doesn't it? And it's beautiful and earthy. To me, this is a beautiful perfume blend.
Okay.
Go ahead and dump.
So I use the big bowl, I assume, at this point.
Right, go ahead and dump the salt in.
So the salt goes in first. Okay.
And then go ahead and add our lovely crystalline Himalayan pink sea salt.
And so do I just add this?
Yep, go ahead and drizzle it through the salt, and then just blend it all through, just like you would if you were cooking.
Okay, so I'll just take the spoon and it smells so good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Okay, so I think it's blended.
Looks good.
Just gonna give it a...
Doesn't it smell good?
This has an earthier smell with the salt in it.
When you breathe in myrrh and rose, both of those oils are very relaxing oils, and they have a really sedating effect on the nervous system. So it's a great blend for a bath.
I can't wait to try this. When I first mixed up the sea salt, it smelled so good. I lifted it. It was amazing. I couldn't wait to fill my whole bathroom with that scent. I was really surprised by how fast when I put it in the bath, it didn't just sit there. It had a softness, and it dissolved a little bit in the tub. So when I got in, I could feel the softness of the water right away. And it also smelled wonderful. I mean, I never knew that the sea salt baths could smell so good.
The salt bath smells amazing, but it does a lot more than that. As you soak, the salts help to draw toxins from your skin, and you absorb the therapeutic properties of the essential oils. The sensation is wonderful. Coming up, a clay body mask that is anti-inflammatory, clears the skin, and stimulates circulation. Today's show is dedicated to creating full-body skincare blends using essential oils. Because your face makes up a fraction of your skin, if you haven't been giving the rest the attention it deserves, then these blends are a great way to start covering the whole you. Anna really enjoyed the Dead Sea and Himalayan pink bath salt infused with rose and myrrh. So now, after a nice soak, the next step is a simple French green clay body mask. I'm going to show you how to make a really easy clay mask for your body as step 2 of your basic skin maintenance regime.
Wonderful.
Super, super easy. And we're going to start with French green clay.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
It's actually mined from bedrock quarries in France.
Okay.
So this is natural color, naturally occurring substance in the earth. And we're going to use, to make it a paste and to make it a mask, we're going to use avocado oil and aloe vera gel as the main emollient substances. I'm using avocado oil for you because I know you have dry skin.
Yes.
And avocado oil is such an emollient oil.
I've never tried that.
You're gonna love the texture of it. It'll be great in this mask. And aloe vera gel, the nutrients just are endless. I mean, there's over 70 different elements between the mineral substances and vitamins that just get totally absorbed into the skin. And plus, it's really, really gentle. But of course, the stars of our show here being essential oils, we're gonna add 3 lovely oils to this blend that are gonna do wonders for your skin. And the first one is Palmarosa. But I'm using Palmarosa with you because it's one of the best balancing oils for the skin. It's like lavender in that way, where it helps to balance the sebum production in your skin.
Okay.
So what it does is, if you have oily skin, it'll actually help curb the sebum production, but for dry skin, it'll help kick it in. The next one is frankincense. We used myrrh in the last one, and here's your frankincense.
That's punchy, wow.
Frankincense comes from Yemen, Oman, different areas in North Africa. It was so popular in the ancient world that the camel caravans were actually established to carry frankincense from one spot to the other. And it wasn't because frankincense is an excellent antiseptic, which it is, but people found that the fragrance that came off of this plant, or at least the gum resin from the tree, produced a feeling that would put them into deeper prayer or meditation and cause them to be very focused. The other use of frankincense is as a cosmetic. Frankincense is used for mature skin, aging skin, and injured skin.
And then the last oil in this blend is geranium.
Okay. That's really clean smelling. It's a little bit like sandalwood.
Wow, I've never heard that. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
It just has a clean smell, like a fresh wood, something like that, like a cedar or something.
Yeah, the geranium, despite the fact that it's from, the geranium flower, is really pretty crisp. It has much more of a green scent with a little bit of that woodiness to it. So here's how we're gonna make this.
Okay.
We're going to start with the liquids, and we're just gonna use a tablespoon each of the aloe vera gel and the avocado oil. Of the super, good, yeah, no worries. Here's the thing about this. No, you don't have to be exact.
Okay.
At all, especially with the mask. In fact, I actually have distilled water so we can adjust the texture as necessary. And a lot of this is just total personal preference based on, what the texture. Yeah, exactly, what the texture is that you like, and you adjust it one way or the other. So we're gonna add 12 drops of this lovely Palmarosa. Palmarosa is such a great oil to use on your skin because it's so incredibly balancing. Perfect. 8 drops of the frankincense.
8, okay.
This oil in particular is really good for dry skin, and it's used to treat and prevent wrinkles. Between frankincense and myrrh, by the way, they're also really good for upper respiratory conditions.
Oh, okay, so if you're congested. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And for coughs, 8 drops.
8, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
There you go. So first we're gonna blend our wet ingredients. So go ahead and grab the spoon and just combine the avocado, the aloe vera gel, and all those oils, and you'll see it kind of coagulate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It looks a little like salad dressing because you've got a lot of the liquid from the aloe vera gel. So now we're just gonna blend our green clay into our wet ingredients. So go ahead and take the spoon, and you're just gonna add a little bit and then keep stirring.
Okay, so I should add.
Go ahead and add a little bit and stir it around, and you'll see it combine. When we start to combine it, it'll take a little bit to absorb. And as I do this, go ahead and add the distilled water to make it as pasty as you want.
Okay.
Because everybody has a difference for what they like, but my recommendation for a mask like this is obviously that you can slather it on, but even the visual I like is if you had a pastry brush, you could paint it on.
Okay.
So that looks pretty good. Tell me now what you think of how everything smells together.
I like that it's clean and subtle. Mm-hmm. A little floral, but not overwhelming. It's just beautiful. The body mask, I loved it so much. I used it all over my body, and I put it on my neck and my face. Even though I wasn't told to do that because I loved it. I just wanted it all over me. It rinsed off really easily, and afterwards my skin felt really fresh. My pores felt open. It was just a nice, cool feeling. I really enjoyed that. And it actually did work really well on my face. I just had to make sure I moisturized afterwards, but I thought it made my skin really nice.
Well, even though Anna chose to use the body mask on her face as well as her body, I'm thrilled that she enjoyed both the smell and the results. Coming up, the last blend to cap off the full body skincare regimen, a moisturizing body oil that's so easy to make, there's no excuse not to. On today's show, the focus is full body skincare. We've been working with Anna, who's been very happy with her facial routine, but has neglected the rest of her skin. So I've created essential oil blends with a few basic ingredients to revitalize and restore. I've put together a 3-step full body skincare system, beginning with a soothing salt bath, followed by a nourishing green clay mask. Now that we're out of the tub, it's time for step 3. To protect and rejuvenate the skin with a custom daily body oil. This is all we have in front of us. This is super easy.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna have you make is a really great body oil that you can literally use daily. Have you ever just used body oil after a shower?
No, just lotion.
A lot of people are just so about the lotion. Have to
Yes.
use lotion, don't necessarily want to use body oil, but I just want you to give it a try.
Okay, well I do have dry skin, so it could be just what I need.
I chose 2 base oils for this blend for you, and the first of the base oils is jojoba oil. It is the closest in texture to our body's natural sebum, our body's natural oils that it produces. And the skin takes to it really, really well. And then the second base is apricot kernel oil. I love apricot kernel oil. You can tell that it's a little bit lighter texture.
Yeah.
But apricot kernel oil is a very nourishing oil as well. It's got a light texture, absorbs quickly into the skin, but is really loaded with a lot of essential fatty acids that our body can't produce by itself. So it adds a whole another level of nutrition to your skin.
Well, they sound great.
So we're gonna start with sandalwood. You mentioned that geranium smelled a little like sandalwood before. Tell me what you think now.
This reminds me a little bit of when you step into a dry sauna. That nice smell, you get that warm wood smell. I like that.
Sandalwood, which is so interesting about it, is it's a great oil for almost all skin types, but particularly it's great for dry skin. The next one is lavender.
Okay, this I think I know. It's beautiful though. I mean, that's
this
true lavender.
Lavender is one of the all-time great skincare oils. Super balancing, great in any skincare blend, regardless of your skin type.
Okay.
The last one is one of my super favorites. It's neroli.
Neroli. That's nice.
When we use neroli on the skin, especially on the face, there isn't only the physiological effect of skin regeneration, there is an overlay of a psychological effect. Neroli is probably within aromatherapy the strongest agent that relieves anxiety. So whenever we put neroli oil in a blend on the skin, we get this added sense of well-being.
So you ready to make this?
Yes, I am.
Super easy.
What's first?
We're gonna start with 10 drops of sandalwood. Sandalwood is a little resinous, so just be aware that the texture might be a little bit thicker. So sandalwood, aside from that, it is one of the best oils for dry skin. It's like myrrh in that way, where it's a great treatment for all skin types overall, but especially for dry and cracked skin. So it's really gonna help stimulate the cells at the top levels of your skin and help keep things really rejuvenated.
10.
Yeah, sandalwood is awesome. It can have this kind of euphoric effect as well when you breathe it in. So you hear about sandalwood is used a lot in aphrodisiac blends.
That's good to know.
So you might want your husband to give you a massage with this.
I will remember that.
20 drops of the lavender.
20, okay.
20. Lavender is one of the essential oils in aromatherapy that you can use directly on your skin.
And you can't do that with all of them, right?
No.
19, 20.
Perfect. And then 10 drops of the lovely neroli. Wait till you smell this.
10 drops? Okay.
Yeah.
10.
So now this is even easier. All we're gonna do is add 50-50 jojoba and apricot kernel. Not an exact science. It's okay if it's not exactly half and half, but just eyeball it. This is a 4-ounce bottle, so we're just gonna have 2 ounces of each. You know, jojoba oil, it comes from a plant that grows in the desert, which is one of the reasons why the shelf life of anything with jojoba is very long.
Oh, good, okay.
And then just fill it up to about the base of the neck. We need to leave room for our
Awesome. And this is the apricot kernel oil?
Great texture. I like to use it in a lot of different blends for body treatments. Looks pretty good.
Okay.
So now I want you to cap it. And the way that I want you to blend this, we need to make sure all the essential oils are totally incorporated into this, and plus we've got 2 different oils with different textures that we want to have make a total solution. So when you cap it, I want you to roll it, start to roll it. Here, once you do this and incorporate the oils into the carrier, it will remain as a complete solution.
Okay.
And you don't need to introduce air into the mix.
I'm glad you told me this because I would have shaken it. I wouldn't have known. Okay.
Well, you just try a little on your hand,
Okay.
rub it in, and then just take a big inhale.
So nice.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's beautiful. After I mixed the body oil all together, I thought it had a great smell. It was earthy, but a little bit floral, so I liked that. It had a little bit of a feminine smell. The body oil was really effective as a moisturizer. In fact, I realized that I haven't been moisturizing enough after I used this because my skin really soaked it up. And what I liked is that my arms, when I put it on my arms, it had a soft sheen and it really made it look nice and soft, so I loved that.
Body oil is a great alternative to a standard lotion, and when you make it yourself, you can customize it to your skin type. Coming up, I'll tell you how to do just that with my Aromatherapy quick tips. Don't go away. Welcome back. Today we've been creating simple blends to maintain, moisturize, and nourish the skin. We met Anna and made a 3-part, full-body skincare system, starting with a soothing and relaxing salt bath. Next, we created a body mask worthy of a high-end spa at a fraction of the price. And then we finished things off with my favorite simple body oil. I recommend using the salt bath once a month, well, more if you like it. The body mask about once every 2 weeks, and the body oil every time you come out of the shower or bath. Now, here's a few quick tips. The body oil we made was customized for Anna's dry and sensitive skin. If you have oily skin, substitute the sandalwood for cypress. Or, if you have combination skin, use geranium in place of the sandalwood. Since our face is what we see first, it usually gets all the attention. But the true key to your health lies in caring for the whole you. And that means all of this amazing surface protecting your body. Using essential oils in skincare is a natural and simple way to ensure that you're giving your skin the best treatment possible. Join us next time when we tackle another real-world challenge on Everybody Knows.